Hello guys, hello. Hello kiddo. Hello. Hallelujah guys. यो हाम्रो ऱ्याङ्क पुस हो केटा हो। ऱ्याङ्क पुस हानिदिनु भन्छ, ऱ्याङ्क पुस ऱ्याङ्क पुस हानिदिने हो है त। के छ त केटा अरू हल्ली साउन्ड आयो त अहिले? साउन्ड आएन र अहिले त आयो त। अहिले आयो के? ए लाइन गर केटा ठ्याक्क लाइभ आउने बेला लाइन गइदिएर भने ठ्याक्कै म अब मिनिमम कति कोइन छ यसलाई मेसी पार्न ब्रो रे। मिनिमम त भन्न सकिँदैन ब्रदर, म्याक्सिमम 27,000 कोइन्स हो है। करन्ट म्याच खेल्दैछु त अरे। भने होइन अब ऱ्याङ्क पुस हो केटा हो। अब ऱ्याङ्क पुस कता कताबाट आयो आयो। खोइ हेर कसले भन्ने केटा अब कसैले खेल्या हो। ऱ्याङ्क पुस हो, मलाई ऱ्याङ्क पुस भनेर आइडी दिया हो। अब खेल्यो होला नि, कसैले काम नपाएर उसलाई मनपर्छ, उसलाई रमाइलो हुन्छ अनि खेल्न पायो त केटा हो यार। सबजना खतरा हुन्छ भन्ने छैन नि त हौ। होइन त रहरले खेलेर हुन्छन् कतिजना। अब ऱ्याङ्क पुसको लागि गरिदेऊ न भनेपछि मैले ऱ्याङ्क पुस गरिदिए हो। है ऱ्याङ्क पुस त्यही त केटा हो, अब सबैले सकिँदैन नि त खेल्न पनि, होइन त। हेलो गाइस, हेलो। आइडी त मरद छ केटा। यस्तो हो के, भर्खर 4-5 महिना भरि खेल्न थालेको ब्रदरले, धेरै भएको छैन रे, त्यही भएर सबै नयाँ प्लेयर्स मात्र छन् केटा हेर। नयाँ प्लेयर्स मात्र छन्। त्यही भएर आफै गरेको गेम पनि राम्रो। अनि केटाहरूले ऱ्याङ्क पुस गरे हो ब्रदर। 600 गेम खेलेको छ क्या लिटरली उसले। आफै गर्न ट्राई गरे हो नसकेपछि है। हेलो मदर हेलो गाइस है। कतिलाई ब्याच पनि अब यस्तो रहर हुन्छ नि त केटा हो। सबैजनाले खेल्न सक्छन् भन्ने हुँदैन नि त। अब तिमीले आफै अब कतिजनालाई अब रहरको कुरा पनि हो, यस्तै हो क्या गाइस। मस्त घुमी यार केटा कसम भनेको बिहान 7 बजे निस्किया म घर बेलुका 10:30 बजे फर्किया के 10:30 बजे आएर लाइभ जान्छु सोचे आए बसे सकिन के म फ्रस्टु भयो के लिटरली 11 आवर्स त बाइक ट्राभल मात्र भयो के ट्रेजलिङमा के होला ट्रेजलिङमा अहिलेसम्म थाहा छैन यार केटा हो हजुरको आइडीमा हेरेको जस्तै होला कि कसरी हो या त्यस्तै होला यार गिफर्डले त अस्ति हार्यो त गिफर्डले हेरे के तर गिफर्ड खतरा खेल्छ नि गिफर्डले चान्स नपाएको हो
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it out wide. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he's managed to get free. Referee's had a good
look. गिफर्डले आइडी अहिले त राम्रो छ हैन के चान्स पाउनु त्यो भन्दा राम्रै छ गेम नहेर्नु आज रियलको रे अब केटा हो अब अर्को मोबाइलमा हेर्ने नि अब लाइभ पनि आउनु पर्यो नि त हैन आफ्नै गेम पनि त हान्नु पर्यो लिग 1 पुग्न 3 गेममा इन्छ त्यो स्प्याम अट्याक गरेर सब क्रस हानेर वाक्क लाउँछ त्यो धेर जाबी राम्रो छ केटा हो सेलेक्सन कन्ट्याक्टबाट बिइङ अ मिडफिल्डर इज हार्ड obviously इज हार्ड ब्रदर यार आज लिडसँग कस्तो ड्र खेल्यो त उल्फसँग ड्र रे उल्फसँग ड्र गरेर हेर उल्फले गेम जित्दिरहेछ
Everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, he's burst through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul.
Bangladesh clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Koulibaly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vitinha.
There will be 1
That's very neat. He's picked his way through. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared without hesitation. And the shot!
Yeah.
It's hit the upright.
के चाहिँ केटा हो जन यति म त 800 मा पुगे हो र नम्बर त 800 पुग्नु हो नाइस नाइस आज नाइस बेस्ट गोलकिपर पुग्नु बेस्ट गोलकिपर गाइस भेन्डेसार राइट नाउ भेन्डेसार लाइक डिफेन्स कसरी कन्ट्रोल गर्न सकिन्छ रे किपर र डिफेन्स कसरी त्यसको लागि गाइस अपोनेन्टको गेम प्रेडिक्ट गर्ने हो के मेन भनेकै खान एउटा सीबी को कतिको राम्रो हो दाइ रे दाइ के हो ओलिभर खान इभेन्ट को सीबी कतिको राम्रो छ अरे अब सीबी मा चाहिँ राम्रो छैन केटा हो राइट ब्याकमा खेलाउँदा हुन्छ है रियल गेम सकेपछि रे 800 पुगिदिएको के बेस्ट गोलकिपर भएको अनिल बेस्ट बुफन होला हो रे हैन गाइस भेन्डेसर इज द बेस्ट गोलकिपर गाइस इन गेम जनेटिक गाइस राम्रो छ लेफ्ट ब्याक राइट ब्याक को लागि राम्रो छ यसो हेरौँ न भेन्डेसरको ओके म देखाइदिउँला केटा हो इन गेम मलाई चाहिँ अहिले राम्रो लागिरहेको चाहिँ भान्डा साह्रो केटा हो ए 99 awareness 95 catching 98 parrying 97 reflexes 95 reach दाइ राम्रो होइन दाइ सिबी सिबीमा चाहिँ राम्रो छैन मलाई अघि पनि पन्ना दिएन नि
And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Serginho. Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Great vision. He has found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. A header!
ओए मिठो हेडर हान्दिरा थ्याङ्क यू ब्रदर डिभिजन विदाउट लसमा पुस्ट गरिदिएकोमा वेलकम ब्रदर वेलकम ब्रदर वेलकम ब्रदर एउटा मैसी पर्यो नाइस 42 खेल्छु त्यही निमिटमा धेरै स्पेस मिल्छ अपोनेन्टलाई ब्रदर 4-3-1-2 खेल न मैले खेलिरहेको फर्मेसन खेल न एलबिसी खेल्न त
To convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nesta gets across to intercept that. And this is Hullet. He's through here. So much time and shoots!
ओए मिठो से भन्दिरा यार
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Ibrahimovic!
Ibrahimovic, all good brother, keep out friendly and zero loss त खोइ अब छोड्देऊ न त्यो मेरो साथीलाई 800 कोइन मेसी पर्यो कार्स के पर्यो मलाई त केही परेन के गर्नु केटा हो कसै कसै पर्छ यहाँ मान्छेहरुलाई यहाँ 17-18 हजार त परेको छैन सबै तिम्रो साथी लक तिम्रो लक साथीले लगेछ त नि कहाँ पर्छ त यार
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cozy.
Hello हैन
It's a pretty loose pass.
आन मुला आन यार यो गेममा अनकन्ट्रोलेबल स्मुथ भयो जस्तो हुन्छ घरिघरि दो राइट स्मुथनेस यस्तो खतरा हुन्छ तर कन्ट्रोलले हुँदैन त्यो भनेको चाहिँ नर्मल सर्भर प्रब्लम हो ब्रदर है कोप्रो त्यस्तो जिरो लसमा हान्ने रे यो गिफर्ट फेरि हेर हिरो भएको म हो नि अर्को हुन्छ
Hullet dominates aerially so
यो
often.
मलाई सेवा नचलेर कस्तो तनाव छ यार आफुले यार
No way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
He's having a go.
ओए त्यसले नर्मल यतिकै छ थ्यांक यू हेलो केटा वेलकम केटा ओके यो गेममा नमस्ते नवीन भाइ नमस्ते दाइ बत्ती गयो रे कसको बत्ती का मेबी 2-1 विन सुटिङ राम्रोसँग कसरी सक्यो ब्रदर त्यो चाहिँ आफैले प्रेड गरेर आफैले खेल्ने बानी पारेपछि यु क्यान डु इट है अब यस्तो के गाइस अब कसरी राम्रो गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने चाहिँ आफैलाई थाहा हुनुपर्छ के आफूले गेम रिड गर्नु पर्यो नि यो त कस्तो फल नदिएको जे मन लाग्यो त्यही हान्छ यार ट्याकल पनि यार टोइलेट टिनके पठाउनु त मलाई कसरी नचल्दो रहेछ यी सेवा रे चलेन हौ मैले पठाएको चेक यी सेवा गिभ मेसेज साउट आउट ब्रो रे यी सेवा चेक गरे है त ब्रदर मैले अनि साउट आउट दिन पनि म तयार छु है त खोइ यहाँ लगिनै रहेन रहेछ यार गाइस ओपी इन द च्याट है हाम्रो कोरे हाम्रो 123 ब्रदरले ओपी इन द च्याट 222 रुपीस सुपर च्याट हान्नु भएकोमा है नेपाली सुपर च्याट 222 रुपीस 123 ब्रदरले ओपी इन द च्याट है के रे अनिस मलाई परेन यार कालो 17 पर्यो हामीलाई नि दिउँ न हौ चापटी रे गाइस ओपन द च्याट फर आवर 1 2 3 ब्रदर है 1 2 3 ब्रदरको नामै 1 2 3 राखिदिसके यार मैले यार मा कुन प्लेयर ओपी 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 केटा ओपी भर्खर स्मार्ट असिस्ट अफ गरेर खेलेको के आयो यस्तो बाफ्रे जे होस् केटोले बाबालाई ट्राई गरेको रहेछ ए लस त के गर्ने यार के गर्ने त यार ब्रदर यार अब जे होस् होइन खेल्न चाहिँ मन लाग्ने जसले मलाई आइडी दिएको छ नि ऱ्याङ्क पुसको लागि ब्रदरले खेल्न चाहिँ मन गर्ने तर 4-5 मन्थ्स मात्र भएको कारणले चाहिँ अब गाइस टाइम लाग्छ नि सिक्न 4-5 मन्थ्समा खतरा भइँदैन है कहिले पनि केटाहरूकै अहिले हेऱ्यो भने कतिजनाको त्यहाँ 30% विन 40% विन होला क्या होइन भने भन हो केटा हो ट्रेजर कुन प्लेयर आउनु लाग्यो र खोइ एपिकहरू दिन्छ भनेर पनि मैले देखिरहेको छु होइन बट वी डोन्ट नो कुन कुन एपिक र कतिवटा कसरी भनेर अहिलेसम्म वी डोन्ट नो हामीलाई थर्सडे बिहानै थाहा हुन्छ ल केटा हो अरू भोलि होइन भोलि होइन सरी वेनेसडे वेनेसडे र थर्सडे बिहानै केटा हो है कडक छ त कडक कडक कडक
And the mood is boisterous. It is a
तर आइडी
perfect
चाहिँ दामी
ambiance for
बनाउँदै
the central
अझै पनि
characters
बनाउने रहेछन्
who are
ब्रदरले है
ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
ब्रदरकोमा प्याकअप पनि हानिदियो केटा हो आइएस परेछन्
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise.
जिटिएले त केटा हो 30 विन ब्याच आउला त
Tony Adams.
आज 1950 पुराउनु पर्छ केटा यसलाई आज रातभरि स्ट्रिम हान्ने हो केटा हो
Looking to play him in out wide. And it's Bale. Lampard can so cleverly bypass them. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
हेलो ब्रदर हेलो 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 के भयो अड्कियो त फेरि लाइन गयो क्या होइन केटा हो बेला बेला अब यस्तै हो नि नेपालमा छौँ केटा हो गाह्रो छ
Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That is a brilliant interception. And claimed it back swiftly. That is a great pick out. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Shevchenko. Great chance!
आयो आयो बालिनको देशमा के हुन्छ अरे बालिनको देश भएकै छैन नि चेक खल्ती हो के ब्रदर खल्ती चेक गरे ल मैले
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
केटा यस्तो आकेला मलाई यसो भन न हो
imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So that's and he shoots.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shevchenko, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Okay, thank you, brother. Hey, thank you so much, Kausal, brother. Oi, thukka. 250 points, let's go, killer bro. QC कस्तो लाग्छ तिमीलाई अहिले ट्राई गरेको छौ नि मलाई चाहिँ खासै राम्रो लागेन अहिले चाहिँ कमेन्ट भन्दा पर्पल पास दिँदा कस्तो होला ब्रो
I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
2 added minutes has been
and this is Ibrahimovic. Royce. Fiore.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
अनिस भाइ टिममा इन्स्टा चलाउँदिन यार
Certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's
एमएसी
by no
एमएफ मा
means
पछि
convincing.
पत्र
The
बस्छ
manager can't
यार
go too
एसएस
easy on
राख
his
न
players
अनि
here. I think they
त्यो
need to
गर्सिङ भन्ने
re-establish
धोबी
that
हानेको
focus
वाला
and
भिडियो हेरेको
just
मजा
try
आएर
to lift the purpose
वेलकम
again.
ब्रदर
They want
वेलकम
a good
वेलकम
start
है
to the second half.
वाइटी मस
Very little in it. The score at half-time is
केटा
2
पख
goals
एकछिन
to
गेम
1.
सकाउँछु नि हेर्छु है म चाहिँ
And if you have just joined us,
हेर्दै यहाँ
well,
गोल
we've just
खाइसक्यो
begun
यार
the second period here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Decent chance! And it's Yaya Toure. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe!
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Lampard. Shot could be on, and Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chance! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
This has become one superb game of football.
कस्तो गोल खायो यार
Peter, when you've got
नेमार
two
होल
strong
प्लेयर सही
teams
छ
of
भुवाल
fairly
रन
equal
गर्छ
standing,
उ
the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Right, Shevchenko. And the ball's gone astray. Well,
यो
that
गेम पनि
defending
जित्दैन
is
भन्ने चाहिँ नि म
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot a goal!
कमब्याक हान्दियो रेड कार्ड खाएर यार
And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to
Comeback
stress
and
that
there
there's
get
still
out.
time for another. So
Red
it
card
isn't
खाएर
too
comeback हान्दियो
contentious
यार
yet. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Wirtz. And he's onside. He is through here.
क्या
And that will be the final act.
रेड कार्ड है
A game that
रोनाल्डो
is the
दिए
tale of
यार
one that got away. A
यस्तो
position of
गच्चा
great
हुन्छ यो केटा
promise
यार
they established, But they lost
Red card
momentum,
खाएर
they
comeback
lost
हान्थ्यो के
intensity, they lost their
यस्तो
lead,
यस्तो प्लेयरले
and
यार
ultimately
खै
they lost the game.
Just a quick announcement.
टाउकै दुख्यो यार केटा हो यस्तै हुन्छ नि रिस उठ्छ क्या मलाई उफ, टाउकै दुख्यो यार केटा हो लास्ट कमेडी भइदिएर त्यही हो नि रेमन्डेड रिभर्स भइदिएर यार यो आइडी रिभ्यू हान न कस्तो छ अरे कुन कार्डहरू छ हेरौँ ए यो मेरो यो वाला आइडी ए अब नि भेट्छ डिभिजनमा तै कस्तो तनाव दियो त यार केटा हो यार हार्दिरा भने आज यो कमेडी मी भइदिएर भने तै नाश गर्छ यार यो चाहिँ कत्लम मैले के हगे हगे भने यस्तै भयो क्या यो त केटा हो सबैले लाइक हानु है लाइक हानौ जनेरी राम्रो छ केटा हो भएन यार भएन 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 केटा हो पनि फेरि अब चाहिँ खेलम है भनेको यस्तो यस्तो पारा देखाउँछ चिल गेम त हो समटाइम्स मेबी गुड द्याट मेबी सुट तिमीले खेलेका आइडीको कार्ड्सहरू के अब मैले खेलेको कार्ड्स फक्स इन द बक्स हो ज्लाटान सबैले चिनेकै छ यसलाई त यो सेफ्चेङ्कोको कार्ड हो केटा हो सेफ्चेङ्को गोल पोचर हो त्यहाँदेखि हाम्रो होल प्लेयर गोलिड त्यहाँदेखि क्रिएटिभ प्ले मेकर हाम्रो रुई कोस्टा त्यहाँदेखि ओर्केस्ट्रेटर भिटिनिया त्यहाँदेखि एङ्करमेन याया टुरे लेफ्ट ब्याकमा अफेन्सिभ फुल ब्याक हाम्रो ग्यारेथ बेल त्यहाँदेखि हाम्रो के अरे बिल्डअप फर्डिनान्ड त्यहाँदेखि डिस्ट्रोयर नेस्टा अनि यो एट्याकिङ फुल ब्याक पनुची त्यहाँदेखि एट्याकिङ गोलकिपर भेन्डासार है त्यो अर्को नि फ्री कार्ड पाउँछ र अरे एउटा फ्री कार्ड पाउने हो त त्यहाँबाट केटा हो एउटा फ्री कार्ड अनि 21 ट्राई
Well,
एपिकमा
football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
केटा हो
hours,
लाइक
it
हानु
might
शेयर
not
हानु
feel like
सब्सक्राइब हानु है
that.
त
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This
योर
certainly
ड्याड
matters.
पकेला म देखाउँछु त्यो कसको ड्याड हो को ड्याड
Just
हो
listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
There he is, the one they call the divine ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Baggio. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Floated through. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And it's Bale. Oh, that was vital. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa. And this is Rui Costa. He's got full. It's in!
लिभरपुलले
The
भेट्यो
trademark move
लिभरपुलले
ends
गोल
with
खायो
the
केटा हो
inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the
कोसँग
counter-attack
गेम छ
like
अरे
that,
लिभरपुलको
it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Cristiano Ronaldo!
200 plus रे आम्मामा
And he was there to get a
यति
vital
धेरै
touch.
लस रे
Cristiano Ronaldo
अब
actually
त्यो
didn't do an
अर्कै
awful lot wrong, to
मान्छेको
be
हो क्या यो
honest.
मेरो होइन क्या केटा हो मेसी प्याकमा 50 रिमेनिङ छ
And we
क्रिएफ रे
have our
भइसकेको छ
very
नाउ
first
स्टपर
call.
वाइप आउट रे वाइप आउट हान्दियो केटा हो क्रिएफ र बरेसी के रह भयो त अनि मेसी मात्र मेसीको लागि मात्र
Gets it
200
clear.
खर्च गर्ने अब क्रिएफको लागि पनि हान्दै भइगयो त क्रिएफ छैन भने है फेरि क्रिएफ छैन भने चाहिँ
And
हान्दै
that
भइगयो है फेरि
interception was
छ भने
most
पनि पर्दैन
necessary.
ब्रदर
He
अब
read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet going face to face with his great rival. Great work on the overlap. Chance for a shot! Goal! Again in a trice.
केटा हो
And
लाइक शेयर एन्ड
they
सब्सक्राइब
are
हानु है
soaring.
गोली
It looked
ट्रे
as though
वे
it's
रे
gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow on the way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot could be on. He is through. Great chance!
मारिया छ है मारिया छ
Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. Another
तिमी आउन
moment of
साथ गयो
magic,
एनोनी
a
के भयो
real
यस्तो
wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
बेटा इब्रा
And
बेटा
there was his
बेटा
third,
है यार
and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? And Pullet!
झन्डे झन्डे
Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break.
अब
No
चाहिँ
shortage
आयो
of
केटा
pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ibrahimovic! He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's onside. Oh, brilliant save under real
लकीको
pressure.
दोस्रो नाम होइन अनला
Well, that
पनतीको
defender is
चाहिँ नवीन भाइको
unapologetically persistent.
नवीन
It's
भाइ
almost
के अरे
personal. And it had to be.
नवीन भाइले तिमीलाई रोग सारेर
he's
गयो जस्तो
given
छ
away. He's one-on-one. Cristiano Ronaldo!
उफ, यो त के गरे
Oh,
होला है
there was plenty on that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
त्यो सातवटा पिकबाट कुन सेलेक्ट गर्दा राम्रो होला जनिती जनिती गाइस जनिती राम्रो छ त्यहाँ मध्येमा
Number 21.
We have got changes here.
बेला
from
बेला
both
यो
sides,
वाइफाई
in fact.
फ्लक्चुएट भएर आउँदै जाँदै गर्दैछ के
Number 17. Rui Costa. Coming on the
Well
field.
seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 24.
Lampard.
Messi.
Big chance!
Number 22. Frank Lampard.
उता मेसीको पिपीको लागि ब्रदर है डिस्कर्ड जोइन गरौँ न है डिस्कर्डमा मैले पिपी पनि हालिदिरा हुन्छ है केटाहरूले पिपी हालिदिन्छ नि डिस्कर्डमा
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Forlan. Now it's Messi. Lampard. And it's Lampard. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lampard. He's picked his way through. Bullish header! He scored!
मैले जनिती सेलेक्ट गरौँ कि कुन रे मेरोमा
And
पनि
it is
लेख्नुहोस्
becoming almost too
एलबीआरबी
difficult
छैन
to
भने
watch.
चाहिँ
Where
जनितीको
to
लागि जाउँ है
next?
लेफ्ट ब्याक राइट ब्याक छैन
Well,
भन्ने
this is
केटा हो
turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. And this is Dembele. And he shoots!
मारिया छ है डेम्बेलेले मारिया छ केटा हो कस्तो
ridiculous.
यति बेला के
What a night
सब्स्टिट्युट
for
गर्नु हो
raving.
ए कन्सिड
Well,
गर्न गएको रहेछ
and that's it.
ठिकै हो त्यसो भए
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
मड्रिडले एक हानिसकेछ त्यो केटा हो -34 हुँदो रहेछ यार हुन पनि लिभरपुलले एक गोल खाइसकेको केटा हो तै के गर्यो होला है लिभरपुलले कसले गोल हान्यो ह्यारी विल्सन मेरो टिममा छ यार यो त यार सेटिङ हेरौँ त वाचिङ अलिक कम भयो कि हो अघि केटा मेरो एकैछिन त्यहाँ नेट गएको जस्तो भएको थियो क्या त्यही भएर वाचिङ कम भएको छ नेट अड्क्यो नि त एलबी र बेन वाइट सुड आई गो फर जनेती जनेतीको लागि जाँदा हुन्छ ब्रदर दाइ गेम प्ले सेटिङले म्याटर गर्छ कि नै रे अब अलिअलि त आफूलाई कस्तो कम्फर्टेबल छौ त्यो अनुसार त तिमीलाई चाहिन्छ हेर त्यसले म्याटर त गरि नै हाल्छ तर अब नहुँदा पनि त्यो सेटिङको गेम प्ले भन्दा नि आफ्नो गेम प्ले हो है केटा हो आफूले नै मिलाउनु पर्ने हो क्या त्यो कुरा चाहिँ सेटिङले त के फरक पर्ने हो र आफू कम्फर्टेबल भयो भने सेटिङको फरकै परेन यसलाई लेफ्ट मिडमा खेलाइदिउँ न यो मिटोमा मलाई कस्तो चलाउन मन लागिरहेको ठ्याक्क पाइदिएर के खोइ हो आज त पुग्नै पर्छ यार 1900 त कति छ वाचिङ कति छ केटा हाम्रो हामी लाइक्स कति छ भन त
So bring it on. Height,
वाचिङ किन यति थोरै हो
expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
वाट इन्जिन रे बाहिर हानेर राम 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 बिग्रेको इन्जिन पऱ्यो है क्या
Royce. Mitoma. And he's on a charge. Marquinhos gets rid without
मिटोमाको ड्रिबलिङ
sophistication.
अति छ यार तर
That is ended up in no man's land. Mitoma. Now, can they get him away? Beckham. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had
कुद
good
सेप्चेन्को
options
कुद
around him and he
बुलिट
failed to get his head up.
Cleared without complication. Oh, well played. That
त्यहाँ
has knocked out the
पनुची
danger. And it's Owen. Pass somewhat off target.
त्यही वाचिङ त आदि भयो
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
ओइ ओइ यो के पास दियो रे बाबा
Looking to play him in. Beckham picks it up out wide. And that's been well dealt with. Owen. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shevchenko gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He won't be happy with that one. And he thumps it clear.
अब यहाँ अलिकति सिरियस हुनु पर्यो के अलिक सिरियस नभएर केटाहरूले वाच पनि हानिने यार एक गोल पनि लागेको छैन
And it's Beckham. Beckham hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Royce. Yaya Toure. And the counter is on. Spread out to the left. Played back in. And that pass just didn't quite work. And reclaimed it in a trice. That has been slung wide.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And there's the shot.
ओइ
It's in.
Well, players of his
आमा
stature
हो
just live for moments like that. Another really
Guys, goal
important
खाएको हेर like
contribution as we near
literally this
half-time,
goal
and it can make such
कसरी
an impact on each mindset.
That is so good, such sharp
कसरी
skills,
how
and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at
कसरी
that,
के
and he
भइरहेछ
probably didn't
यार
even have time to think about it too much.
हाय 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 बदो बदी वाला गीत छ नि केटा हाय 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 बदो बदी अपोनेन्टले के खेल्न आँट्यो हो यो के फर्मेसन हो यो माथिदेखि मुनिसम्म फस्टु पार्न खोजिरहेको छ यार अपोनेन्ट पनि केटा कसैको र्याङ्क पुस हानिदिनु पर्ने छ भने चाहिँ मलाई मेसेज गरिहाल है र्याङ्क पुसको लागि अब धेरै दिन छैन जनवरी 8 सम्म मात्र टाइम छ जनवरी 8 सम्म मात्र टाइम हुँदाखेरि भनेको हामीसँग धेरै नै थोरै टाइम छ र्याङ्क पुस जसले गर्न सकेको छैन भने चाहिँ गरेर ब्याच लिन मन लाग्छ के लिन मन लाग्छ त्यही अनुसारले हामीसँग र्याङ्क पुसको उयो होल हुन्छ है यसमा नि पब्जी जस्तो बोलेर मिल्ने हुनुपर्ने हो के बल्ल मजा आउँछ अरे ब्रदर पब्जी भनेको कोअर्डिनेसन टिममेटसँगको त्यो वाला गेम हो नि त यो भनेको फुटबल गेम हो क्या त्यसमा गाह्रै पर्छ के गाली बाहेक के चाहिँ
And
हुन्छ भन
that'll
न
be
आफै
the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so
भएन
far. Just the one
यार
goal in
भएन
it,
र
and it's all
चाहिँ
still
अलिकति
very much up for grabs.
मजाले खेल्नु पर्यो क्या
Well, let's not
मजाले
beat
क्या
about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly
अब
flat,
है त
and the
केटा कस्तो
support
जाडो
have
भयो
had little to
यार
cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
ओके छ त मेसेज गर न मलाई पेट पेस हो है 45 9:45 केमा खेल्न छोड्यो भने गाह्रो छ यार 9:45 मा त अब अझै 4 दिन छ पुस हानिहाल्छ नि अरूले 1760 मिनिमम अझै एक गेम चाहिँ खेल्नै पर्छ है अझै एक गेम होइन दुई गेम खेल्नै पर्छ तिमीले फ्रेन्डली म्याच हुन्छ नि रुम बनाएर यस्तोमा माइक हुन पर्ने ए फ्रेन्डली म्याचमा चाहिँ हुन पर्ने हो केटा हो मलाई इन्स्टाग्राम है केटा हाम्रो उयो के अरे कोही छैनन् केटा हाम्रो मोडरेटरहरू फक्स इन द बक्स भए पनि लाटान चाहिँ अलिक डिफ्रेन्ट छ है केटा हो मलाई गाह्रो लाग्छ मलाई इन्स्टाग्राममा मेसेज गर है पेड र्याङ्क पुसको लागि केटा हो
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Hullet. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned
त्यो
out
पहिला
that
के
that was
पोइन्टबाट
not the
अर्सनल
case.
कस्तो छ एलबीलाई त्यस्तो राम्रो छैन केटा हो
And here's Ibrahimovic. Mitoma touches it back. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, there's a probing ball. He's in space and looking for options. Skims one in. Oh, shooting chance!
त्यहाँ
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Look at the space here. Delivers with whip. Tries to get it clear. Mitoma! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
एमएलबी जस्तै हुन्छ च्याटमा फिचर आयो भने नि त्यही भनेको त्यस्तै फिचर त्यही हुन्छ यार एमएलबीमा जस्तो छाडा बोल्ने कि
Shot could be on.
मारिया छ हान अझै अझै अब एकैछिन मेसेज आउँछ ल ब्रदर
Well, it looks like we have
गेम
ourselves
सकिन
a
त देऊ
real
न
game
यसो
here
हेर्नु
now,
पर्यो
Peter.
मैले
They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko!
क्लियर हानेरै मार्छ त अपोनेन्ट त के यस्तो
Mitoma. Hullet. De Bruyne wins the duel this time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Royce does well to get it back. No, that's been intercepted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for the run. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish?
कस्तो गोल नछिर्यो
Kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
कस्तो
That's
गोल
very
नछिर्यो
well
यार
played.
केटा हो
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has
Number
begun.
6.
There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Number 19.
Turns and goes back. He's had a shot!
Coming on the field.
होली शिट गोल चाहियो केटा हो गोल चाहियो
Number 24.
गिभ अवे अलरेडी डन त केटा हो
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Bale with the short one.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Thinks about the shot. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good spread. And the referee
गिभ अवे
brings it
सकिसक्यो त
to a
केटा हो
close.
गिभ अवे अस्ति भयो त
Well, nothing to separate the sides.
2 दिन
in
अगाडि
the end.
भइसक्यो त गिभ अवे
For the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, a
I'm
decent
afraid
draw,
to tell
Peter,
you
with
that
a
we're
good mix
expecting
of
traffic
action
to be
and
heavy after
plenty
the
of
final
talking
whistle
points,
today.
and it ended with the right result, in my
छ्या
opinion.
यस्तोसँग ड्र भयो यार
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin.
यसरी त कहिले पुग्ने केटा हो यसरी त कहिले पुग्ने मारेछ त अपोनेन्टले पनि अलिकति ध्यान दिएर खेल्नु पर्यो है केटा अब फोकस फोकस गर फोकस कता गयो गोन्जालोले गोल हान्या ओके गोन्जालो गार्सिया ओस नाइस है अर्को वर्ष पुगिन्छ यसरी इजी हो त चिलमा चिलो के यस्तो आइडी कडा छ यार हुन त हो कि गेमै मिलिरहेको छैन फर्मेसन विङ फर्मेसन हान्नुपर्छ जस्तो छ अब यस्तो हान्नुपर्छ हाम्रो फेभरेट डेल पिएरो युज गर्नुपर्छ है केटा हो हाम्रो फेभरेट डेल पिएरो होइन त हामी सबको प्यारो डेल पिएरो बुझाएको हो यो दामी चलिरहेछ कि फेरि यार गिफर्ड यति बेला फर्मेसन चेन्ज गर्यो भने लास्ट घात हुन्छ क्या त्यो फर्मेसन युज भएन भने नि यस्तो घाटा लाग्छ अरू केही बोल्नै चाहिनँ मैले ओके ब्रदर त्यसको लागि चाहिँ डिस्कर्डमा गिफर्ड के अरे हाम्रो डिस्कर्डमा लिङ्क हालिदिएको छ होइन के अरे गिफर्ड पिपी हालिदिएको होइन त डिस्कर्डमा हुन्छ के तिमीलाई थाहा नै छैन गिफर्ड भने तिम्रो लागि एउटा फर्मेसन हुन्छ नि मेरो लागि हुनसक्छ है हजुरको युट्युबको मिलिन मिल्दैन मिल्छ तर नेपालबाट चाहिँ मिल्दैन क्या ब्रदर कुरो त्यहाँ छ के नेपालबाट युट्युबको मेम्बरसिपै लिन मिल्दैन क्या कुनैको पनि नेपालबाट है फेरि बाहिर हुनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ हुन्छ सबको पिपी छ यस डिस्कर्ड जोइन हान न केटा यार किलर M12
In a
डिस्कर्ड है
system
फेरि
like this, Peter, the winger fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements.
Shevchenko! They've got to be quick to recover this.
यता आयो यसले कहाँ दिन्छ भन्ने कुरो पछाडि दियो यहाँ दिन खोज्यो
That right guard
नाइस
can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic mid.
मारेछ है मारेछ
What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more,
Membership
it's
को
him,
price कति
and
छ
we can't be
200 होला केटा
surprised
हो
because his instinct for
200 per
doing
month
this
छ अब
is incredible.
हेरी तीनटा टाइपको छ
Oh,
एउटा फिचर छ
beautifully dispatched.
एउटा
There was
VIP
no
वाला छ
reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now he's got space here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Lobbed in behind. And it's Del Piero. Oh, that's a very deep... And the finish!
मेरो चाहिँ फेरि नेपालबाट मिल्या छ हेरी
A quite incredible
नेपालबाट कसरी
spell.
मिल्यो त
They are flying.
मलाई सिकाउँदैन नि मलाई भिडियो
And the
बनाएर
trademark
पठाउ त
move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter
किनभने
attack like
मेरोमै
that,
पनि
it's like
देखाउँदैन है
walking
केही
into a
मेम्बरशिप
sucker
को
punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard. Van Nistelrooy. 15 minutes till half-time.
त्यही बस
That looks a good ball through. And the shot!
ल अब म एउटा गेम बिग्रियो भने ट्राई गर्नु है त मैले भनेको ओके VPN ले पनि मिल्दैन क्या लिनै मिल्दैन क्या लिन चाहिँ त्यो मेम्बरशिप भनेर देखाउँछ मात्र लिन चाहिँ मिल्दैन क्या
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
कसरी पेमेन्ट कसरी गर्यो भने
And things are starting to look awfully cozy.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Up he goes!
तर गुगल प्लेमा पैसा हुनुपर्छ लिनलाई रे ए ओके गुगल प्लेमा पैसा हुनुपर्छ ए ओके गाइस VPN बाट मिल्छ रे नेपाली प्लेयर नेपाली मान्छेहरुले पनि लिए हुन्छ है नेपाली उयरले
Yeah, it all
मेम्बरशिप
came
लिए
from
हुन्छ
some
केटा हो
really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
गेम छोड्दै हुन्छ अपोनेन्टले के गरिरहे यार
And there was his
तिम्रो
third,
पनि
and
टाइम
boy,
वेस्ट
he
मेरो पनि
looks the
टाइम
business.
वेस्ट गेम छोडेर
Doesn't he
गए
just?
Well, you had to fancy
सबैलाई
it, Peter.
फाइदा
He
थियो भने
seems
जस्तो
to
क्या
be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that has put paid to that. Vitinha,
There will be 3
and he's
minutes
picked
added
out the
time.
run. He's found a way through. And the shot!
मारेछ है मारेछ
And it's in. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's
And a
thoroughly
quick
deserved,
reminder
Peter.
today to
They've
please
been
take
quicker
all
to pretty much
deductibles
everything so
located
far.
by the
The only
entrance
thing
gate. Thank
you've got to
you
wonder
very
is
much for your
how taxing
cooperation.
is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going
युट्युबको
to see a
लोकेसन
fade
नि
in the
US मा
second half?
गर्नुपर्छ ए ओके मेरो त सायद इन्डिया होला यार युट्युबको लोकेसन त
Here we go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure. Up Jisung. Van Nistelrooy.
नेपालबाट नि लिन
That's
मिल्नु
been
पर्ने हो के
intercepted.
यार
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now there's a fine ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think
ओइ
he
नाइस
just
ट्याकल है
is
नाइस ट्याकल है
concentrating on the shape here,
यतिको मन
and
पर्यो
he
है
wants
मन
them
पर्यो है
to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
The less said about that pass, the better. Crosses it, climbs up big! It's in!
लेट्स गो 18 से
And the
पुग्न आँट्यो केटा
headlines
हाम्रो
continue to get darker
होइन
and
त्यो के को
darker.
18 से पुग्न अझै छ नि
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh
Tia.
utopian. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Park Ji-sung. Some resolute defending there. Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Quality ball. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can he find a chance?
सब गेम हेर्न गए के आज रे हुनसक्छ है हुनसक्छ
And the
म्याचअप
chasm
कहिले अनि
continues
प्रेसर
to
कहिले युज गर्न
widen.
सिकाउन
A
पर्यो रे
brutal
गाइस
statement that
म्याचअप
underpins
भनेको चाहिँ
where
क्लोज
these
रेन्जमा
teams are
तिमीले
at.
अस्ति अब कुनै बल इन्टरसेप्ट
Some,
गर्नु छ भने
and
म्याचअप युज
that's
गर्ने
it.
प्रेसर भनेको चाहिँ युट्युब
Many
ग्लिचले
thanks to
हैरान
Jim,
पारेको छ
and
अरे
with
किन
that, it
त्यो
is a
मेसेज
very
गर्न
good match here.
नमिल्नेवाला होला हैन त्यस्तै हुन्छ अनि प्रेसर भनेको चाहिँ अस्ति तिमीले कुनै बल कुदेर भेटाउँछौ हैन यतिकै म्याचअप हानेर भेटाउँदिन भने कुदेर भेटाउनु पर्यो भने चाहिँ प्रेसर युज गर्ने के त्यस्तो टाइममा हो है म्याचअप र प्रेसरको युज चाहिँ अगर 3 गेममा पुगिन्छ केटा 3 गेममा पुगिन्छ 1800 त्यहाँदेखि 1900 यताउति गर्दै 1950 पुग्नुपर्छ केटा लाइक हानौँ लेट्स गो फर 100 लाइक्स 100 लाइक्सको लागि जाउँ त केटा हो आज त केटाहरूले तर लाइक त मिठो हाने त होइन र राम्रो लाइक हाने त आज गाइजहरूले होइन त्यही भनेको लाइभ अफ हुने राइट त्यसले अघि गयो नि अघि 80 कति थियो 70 81 26 पुग्दिरा रोशन पाण्डे ब्रदर हाम्रो मासु ब्रदर हामीलाई डिस्कर्डको लिङ्क दिनुहोस् त ब्रदरलाई डिस्कर्डको लिङ्कमा गएर हेर्नुहोस् डिस्कर्डमा हामीले पिपी सबै राखिदिएको छौँ है त डिस्कर्डमा पिपी सबै राखिदिएको छौँ केटा हामीले लेट्स गो 3159 UN okay Siro Nagi I know this player he's a tough player guys नागीले किन यो खेलिरहेछ त why is he in second division यो नागी हैन अर्कै हो कि यो के हो यो अर्कै नागी पर्यो के हो यो फेक नागी पर्यो जस्तो छ डिफेन्स कसरी गर्ने हो गर्न डिफेन्सको लागि चाहिँ केटा के गर्नुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि आफूले अपोनेन्टको गेम प्रेडिक्ट गर्ने म्याचअप र प्रेसरको टाइमिङ युज गर्ने म्याचअप भनेको क्लोज रेन्जमा प्रेसर भनेको चाहिँ लङ अलिकति एग्रेसिभ खेल्नु पर्यो भने मात्र प्रेसर युज गर्ने नत्र अपोनेन्टले कामले खेलिरहेछ भने चाहिँ गाइस तिमीले पनि म्याचअप युज गर्नै पर्छ नत्र 1-2 गरेर इजी है घुम्न म कहाँ गएको थियौँ भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो के हो खुइस्याङ यता नुवाकोट माथितिर खुइस्याङ भेडा फार्म भनेर गएको थियौँ आम्मा केटा यस्तो फ्रस्टु यस्तो तनाव है धेरै पछि यार कमसेकम कसम भनेको यार लाइक द्याट वाज अ फ्रस्ट्रेटिङ जर्नी गाइज बट इट वाज सबैजना धेरैजना भएर चाहिँ हामी एराउन्ड हाम्रो 8वटा बाइक थियो त्यही भएर चाहिँ मजै भयो बट इट वाज सो फ्रस्ट्रेटिङ केटा हो किनभने हामीले सोचेको थिएनौँ कि त्यत्रो लामो राइड त्यस्तो गाह्रो हुन्थ्यो भनेर के तर त्यो केटाहरूसँग गएर चाहिँ एडभेन्चर भयो भनौँ न एक तरिकाले रमाइलो भयो गाह्रो चाहिँ गाह्रो यार गाइस आई सजेस्ट यु गाइस टु नट गो भने यत्तिकै अहिले यत्तिकै चाहिँ तर एक्सपेक्ट गर्छु भने चाहिँ 5 घन्टा चाहिँ एक्सपेक्ट गरेरै जाऊ भन्छु म चाहिँ त्यस्तो ठाउँ चाहिँ फ्रस्ट टु यार केटा हो
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
मोरोक्को पनि
horns.
गेम छ
This is
तर
football at
मोरोक्को
its
त इजी हो
finest.
मोरोक्कोले हानेन भने त यिनीहरू त यहाँ छोड्दै हुन्छ केटा हो
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
अब चाहिँ केटा कति कन्सिक्युटिभ विन
So, Jim,
हान्दो
tell
रहेछु
me
हेर्छु
this, who
ल
are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender. And the shot!
मारिहाल्छ है मारिहाल्छ
Superb goal!
डिस्कर्ड फर्स्ट टाइम चलाएको छ
They
दाइ
would have been looking
गाउँको
at him to
मान्छे
produce the
केटिएम गए
goods,
चाहिँ भएको
and
छ
that
अरे
was very kind
गाह्रो
of him
अनि
to
त्यहाँ
oblige
हामीले
so
सेक्सन
early.
प्रोग्रेसन पोइन्टको सेक्सनै छुट्टै राखिदिएको छौँ
It
त
was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. Shot!
ओइ मारिहाल्छ हेडिङ थ्रु बलमा भ्यान्डाइकलाई नि प्रेसर गरेर बल दिन्छ कसरी डिफेन्स गर्ने हो चिप थ्रु बल त सकिँदैन केटा त्यो त सुरुमै
He
तिमीले
watched
प्रिडिक्ट
it
गरेर
all the
कुदाउनु
way,
पर्छ
and the finish was
चिप थ्रु
unearned.
बल त तिमीले
So
प्रिडिक्ट
well
गरेर
played,
कुदाएन भने
Peter.
त
Did a great
सत्यानाश हो
job
गाइस
keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their
गिफोर्ड
favour.
फ्री
Mind
छौ
you,
कि
you
छैनौ
would have
तिमी
thought that when the
एनोनी
last
को
one went
फ्री
in.
छ एनोनी र गिफोर्डमा
Nice looking ball. And this is Shevchenko. He's come in hard. Howson gets it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Showing great feet there. Van Nistelrooy had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off
ए
on his
ओके म
teammates.
सेप्चेङ्गको प्रोग्रेसन आफ्नै एकाउन्टको यो खेल्न लाएको होइन ब्रदर पेड
And the
ऱ्याङ्क पुस
star
होला यो
gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's cut it out. And he's there to belt it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
ए
He might be in here. Van Nistelrooy. And Van
लास्टमा त किपरले थियो भन्दै यार
Now, who's going to be first?
एउटा
to this?
श्रेयांश हो भने
And
के
he
अरे
was there to
सत्यनाश
get
हो
a
भने
vital
चिपल दिन
touch.
सिकाउनु
Van
पर्यो अरे
Nistelrooy
ओके
really
छ त
must be
त्यो त म
thinking what he
सिकाइदिइहाल्छु
has
नि
to
त
do to score there.
एनोनी एउटा एडिट हानिदिनु पर्यो ल
Bristol with their first corner.
एडिट
First
भन्दा
of
नि
the game
क्लिप
for
मात्र
either side,
निकालेर
actually.
दिए पनि हुन्छ
They've
मलाई
played it short, and it's made its way to him.
What a letdown when you've got
क्लिप
such
भनेको
presence and
उयो
movement.
निकालेर दिए हुन्छ क्या हाइलाइट चाहियो क्या मलाई त्यो अस्ति मेरो थाहा छ तिमीले फाइनल हानेको थिएँ नि मैले वर्ल्ड कपको नेपोलियन वर्ल्ड कपको
And he's had it nicked away. Nesta.
2 added minutes has been
Vitinha.
indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. And the
पागललाई
first
हिटर
45
पठाउनु
minutes
चिसो भयो
are
अरे
up.
यहाँ हिटर छैन
So
यहाँ म
first
त
half
यो
thoughts?
लाइट युज गर्दैछु
Well, clearly have plenty of cause to
आज
be
हिटरै छैन
happy,
यार केटा हो
Peter, but
हिटरै
they need
मेरो
to
गायब हो
resist the temptation
हाइज्याक
to
भयो
just
हाइज्याक
sit on the lead second.
हाइज्याक
The
हुन्छ नि
opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. Bale. That's a
ओइ ओइ
sharp
होइन होला
pass.
हौ
Nicely
ओइ
weighted
गोलकिपर
ball.
पुग्न सुरुमा ओइ झन्डे
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a
ए त्यो त अब
counter-attack.
हालिहाल्छु त हिजो बिजी थिए क्या त्यो
Now
त्यही
it's
भएर
Ibrahimovic.
तिमीले हिजो त पठायो नि
Couple of
मलाई
goals
होइन
between
हिजो
the
के अहिले
sides, and it's
हिजो कि
still
अस्ति
early
पठाएको
in the second half.
ल पख
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is tries a shot.
अत्यै है मिमुन कुन राख्ने भनिदिनु पर्यो रे कस्तो मुभमेन्ट कुन मुभमेन्ट आउँछ यो 4 दिनमा 3 टाइम रे कस्तो बिराई भए त कहाँ गए त्यही भएर भन्यो क्या तिमीलाई राति राति गर्लफ्रेन्डलाई भेट्न नजाऊ न भनेर पोषण भाइले झन् त्यत्रो भन्यो क्या भाइले पत्याउँदैन त यारलाई के कसो हो
Substitution on the
Let's
field.
just go. Okay, after
Number
this game, brother.
9,
After this game, है त
Van Nistelrooy. Number 8, Kukçu. Coming on the
Aimed in
field.
towards the centre.
Number 99,
Cleared
Erling
away.
Haaland.
And he's
Number
let
10,
fly.
Messi.
Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. And the
तपाईँले
assistant referee has his
चिसोमा
flag
कराई
raised for
कराई फुटबल
offside.
हान्या सेभेन यो नेरो मिडियम वाइड नर्मल जे छ त्यही राख न
And that interception was most
झन्
necessary.
यतिसँग अर्को
That's
नि
great positioning.
होइन होइन
So
केटा
good
यस्तो हो
from him.
के एउटा चाहिँ फ्री हो होइन एउटा त
Yaya
आफूले
Toure.
छान्न पाउँछ एउटा त्यो अब अरू चाहिँ जतिवटा पर्छ
Passing is
पर्छ हो कि
crisp
केटा
and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, crack. Hazard! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
इब्राहिमोभिच
Yes!
अभिषले दाइ काम चाहियो अरे पख न पख काम आउँछ त
They have their
पेट ऱ्याङ्क
boots
पुस
on
कसैले
the
हानाउनु छ
throats
भने चाहिँ
of
मलाई
their
मेसेज गर है केटा
foes.
हो त्यसको
The
भाग तिमीले आउँछ
invitation was
त
clear and it was accepted
यी
with
सेवा
the
चलेन क्या
utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A case now of complete control.
गिफोर्ड अथेन्टिक टुर्नामेन्ट नखेल्ने हो तिमी
Another pass just keeps it ticking over, and it's Bale. Oh, nice touch. Bale, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
कस्तो अड्किएको
Stands tall, impenetrable.
ब्रदर 1 करोड प्लिज
Defender
ट्रान्सफर
was
किडनी
strong
फिल्ड
and firm.
अब डोनेसन उठाउनु पर्छ है त्यसको लागि चाहिँ बडी पुस गर्ने कसरी हो
And
अरे
there goes
बडी
the
पुस गर्ने
final
त जिम
whistle.
गरेर
So a
क्यामेरा
real
सेटिङ मेरो
showpiece
क्यामेरा
win.
सेटिङ गाइस
The
डायनामिक
Scot were
वाइडमा हो है
simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best
रिएक्टर
endeavours,
हानिदिनु
it
रे
has
यहाँ उयो
ended
के
in
अरे
an easy.
मौसमलाई म मेसेज गर न सुरु भइसक्यो उता उयो के अरे के भन्दैछ त्यसलाई उता उयो सुरु भइसक्यो केटा हो ले लाइभ ड्र हुँदैछ यता यहाँ ला झन्डै बिर्से क्यारे केटा हो पख ल सेप्चेन्को पिपी यहाँ के छ हेर्नै पर्छ केटा हो 10-4-12-6-5 है 10-4-12-6-5 सेप्चेन्को यसमा के छ थाहा छैन मलाई यसमा 6-4-4-6-4-4-16 ए 6-4-4-6-4-16 है त ए म त जिम जानुपर्छ भन्दिरा के अनि ब्रोले बडी पुस कसरी गर्ने कसरी अयो म त बडी पुस भने त म त आफ्नो बडीलाई कसरी पुस गर्ने सोचे क्या सोल्डर पुस कसरी पनि गर्ने होइन केटा हो तिमीले हात छोड्नु परेन दोस्तै हो त केटा हो ऱ्याङ्क पुस भनिदिएर हो क्या सक न दाइ मैले त चलाउन अरे हो र अब फेरि त्यही छ केटा हो मैले अब त्यहाँदेखि निकालेर दिनुपर्छ तिमीलाई गिफट भिडियो पठाइदेऊ न डेम्बुलेन्स खेल न डेम्बुलेन्स खाना भयो त क्यामेरा कति धेरै लस हो रे यो ब्रदर मलाई यो पेड ऱ्याङ्क पुस गरेर हो र मैले यो मेरो आफ्नो एकाउन्ट होइन मैले पेड ऱ्याङ्क पुस गरिदिइरहेको छु कसैले मलाई पे गरेर म ब्रदरको ऱ्याङ्क पुस हानिदिइरहेको छु है मैले त भर्खर त हो लिएको 1690 कि 1680 कतिबाट लिएको कस्तो भिडियो रे छोडिदेऊ तिमी त्यहाँ एउटा यहाँ भिडियो चाहिँ बनाइदियो त मेरो लागि त्यसो भए गिफट त्यो अस्ति साँच्चै नै मेरो त्यहाँ हेर त एकचोटि प्रोफाइलमा जाऊ भिडियोमा जाऊ होइन प्रोफाइलमा जाऊ भिडियोमा जाऊ त्यहाँदेखि गएर त्यहाँ के अरे मेरो टुर्नामेन्ट सेमी फाइनल र फाइनल यतिकै स्कट भयो त डिभिजन 1 यतिकै मजाले पुग्छ डिभिजन 1 पुग्ने होइन नि त 90-50 पुग्ने हो नि त केटा हो
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
त्यो
the
गएर भिडियो
camaraderie.
होइन सरी
The
लाइभमा
crowds have
जाऊ
pulled out all the
लाइभमा
stops to
त्यहाँ
make
सेमी
this
फाइनल
a
फाइनल भनेर
monumental
होला कता
occasion.
नेपोलियन वर्ल्ड कप सेमी फाइनल र
Well,
फाइनलबाट
colour and
मेरो
passion
म्याच
just
निकालिदिनु
oozing
पर्यो
from
है
the
त
stands here.
नुपको आइडिया
These
पिटु
fans
वन
love their
कार्ड नि
football,
कति हो
and we're
म्याच
about to be
झन्
dished
ओहो
up a feast of it.
ब्रदर 5-6 महिना भएको छ यार यो
Now
आइडीको
we're
अनरले
underway.
खेल्न थालेको वाट डु यु
With so
एक्सपेक्ट
many
5-6
teams now
महिनामा
playing just one up front, and it's
1850
easy to
पुगेर
forget, isn't
झरेको
it,
अरे क्या
that
ब्रदर
strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter. But partnerships have proven themselves to be.
Takes a shot!
18
Cruyff. Well, that's surely a foul free kick. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Keeper's dealt with that.
अम्मम्मम्मम्मम्म
Another save.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's
राम
another
राम 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 राम
inspired
केटा
save.
हो म त पागल भइसकेँ
And we have our very first
यो
corner.
गोल कसरी हान्ने होला
Bale plays it short. Flings in a terrific header.
आम्मामा घरिघरि एक्जाम हुन्छ र पो दिक्क लाग्छ
That is
नभए
a
त अलवेज
really
गुड
good
नि रे
chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
यो त म पागल भएँ केटा हो पागल भएँ ओइ 26 रे के हो यो
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
26 रे भ्युज
That
त
has been
मेरो
cut
गएको
short.
थियो र केटा हो
Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Pass somewhat off target. That's good play. Look at the space here. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Pings in across. And the keeper beats it away.
आम्मामा गेममा लाइभमा बोलेको साउन्ड ढिलो आएको छ है रे
It has
दाइ
been a
गेम
bad
ट्राई गरिदिनु
workshop
न
by
मेरो
any
फोनमा
means.
ब्ल्याक
The
एनिमेसन
intensity
पर्यो
levels are
अनि
there. We've
फ्री
just
एपिक
lacked that
प्लेयर
telling
रे
breakthrough moment.
ओके
And a quick
So
लाइभ
we reach the halfway
गाह्रो छ
point.
सिए र
Well,
बिबिएस दुइटै
really
गर्दा
did
अरे
turn up the tempo at the end of
सिए
the
र
half.
बिबिएस
And
दुइटै
while
गर्दा
they'll
गाह्रो
be
छ केटा हो गाह्रो
disappointed not to
छ
have broken through,
केटा मेरो
obviously the
भर्खरै गेम
chances
गएको थियो
will
र
come provided they
81
can keep
90
producing
भ्युजबाट सिधै
good
यहाँ झऱ्यो
spells.
त यार
It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after
को यो
45 minutes of action.
सबै एपिक छ त एपिक पनि यार हजुर बोलेको साउन्ड पहिला अनि पछि लिप सिङ है रे हो र
So Substitution
युनाइटेड
from
इभेन्ट त
Milan.
जनवरी 15
Number 10.
त यस जनवरी
Rashford.
15 बाट छ
Coming on for
ए त्यही
Rashford
भएर पो
is
घटे बियर घटेछ
number
त
11.
So off we go once
Bale.
more.
Nepal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now the delivery.
एबिआरटीले मलाई रुवायो यार
Biati claims it. Safe hands. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet ploughing and
आनो बल्ल ओलिटले यार
Oh, it's fabulous!
ए त्यही भएर त एक्कासी घट्यो त्यार
Who
भ्युज
else?
पनि
The ideal time and the
धन्न
ideal
गोलिटले
man to do it.
मार्सेल डन हान्यो
This
यार
is going to liven up the second half.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement.
Shot a goal!
मारियाछ है मारियाछ लाइक डबिङ गरिएको जस्तो साउन्ड रे अम्बापे
And
बेटर
this
विथआउट
is
भेन्यू त्यो त
getting
होइन
better and
त्यो
better.
जनवरी 17 बाट सुरु छ गाइस
And a trademark move ends with the
Orko round four.
inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That is good alertness. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
And the shot!
ओलिटले मार्छ कडा कडा युट्युबको सर्भर एररले
And they are
अति गरियो
tearing
अटो
the
स्ट्रिम
opposition
डिस्कनेक्ट
apart here.
त्यही भनेको यार
Simply breathtaking
अटो
stuff.
कनेक्ट र डिस्कनेक्ट भएर मेरो भ्युज यस्तो
The
झरिरहेछ
lightness
नि
of step,
अघि
the
बल्ल तल 100
sharpness
पुग्न
of
आँटेको थियो
movement,
क्या
the certainty of finish.
I'm not making
दाइ
any
हिजो
apologies, but
खेल्दा
I was
तर
willing
नेक्स्ट
him
लेभल
to
एक्सपिरियन्स भयो
supply the
मलाई
finish,
के
and he
एक्सपिरियन्स
came
भयो
up
तिमीलाई
trumps.
त्यही भनेको त खोइ किन हो लाइक आई डोन्ट नो यार केटा हो वाउ 2-0 रियल मैड्रिड नाइस है वेन्डर सार नेमारहरू केही चाहिँदैन रहेछ अरे ज्लाटान भेन्डर सार नेमार मेसीहरू केही चाहिँदैन रहेछ अरे हो यार तर यस्तो यस्तो चाहिन्छ रिच त लात्रै घटेको छ स्ट्रिममा रे त्यही भनेको यार बल्ल तल आइरह हुन्छ भ्युज ड्याङडुङ घटेको छ भने तपाईँको फर्मेसन डिएलएफ राख्न मिल्छ एसएसमा मिल्छ ब्रदर है एसएस पोजिसनमा तिमीले डिएलएफलाई राख्दा हुन्छ मेरो आइडी त खेले होइन गिफर्टले त्यो चारवटा कार्ड गोटेड रे होइन केटा हो दामी होइन चारवटा मात्र होइन केटा हो यो के अरे गोलिट होइन इब्रा भन्दा नि म चाहिँ के भन्छ नि गोलिट मेन चाहिने चाहिँ गोलिट नेडवेड भिएरा भेन्डसर रियो फर्डिनेन्ड यस्तो प्लेयर भने यस्तो दामी हुन्छ नि मैले पनि बिना पोचर चाहिँ खेलिरहेको हो त अस्ति मैंने स्पैम राखिदिएर रहेछ जेमिनीले स्ट्रिम नै स्प्याममा राखिदिँदो रहेछ जे हो र म यो एक लट पुगेको त्यसपछि 5वटा गेम ओभर खतरा पर्यो दाइ खतरा पर्छ नि केटा हो तर यु सुड ट्राई त्यो के फर्मेसन मिड किन यस्तो भड्किएको त्यता जताततै जान्छ त्यो फर्मेसनमा रे कुनवाला यो फर्मेसनमा कि कुनवाला फर्मेसनमा भनेको ब्रदरले यो फर्मेसनमा त फेरि त्यस्तो चाहिँ मलाई गएको एक्सपिरियन्स छैन है फेरि कुन फर्मेसनमा भनेको ब्रदरले यसो डिस्क्लोजर दिनु पर्यो के हामीलाई पनि है देखि माथि किन हार्ड अभियसली हार्ड हुन्छ नि केटा हो डिभिजन 1 भन्ने बित्तिकै एउटा लेभल सेट भयो क्या डिभिजन 1 बाट चाहिँ राम्रो प्लेयर हो है भन्ने थाहा हुन्छ क्या बारम्बार स्ट्रिम कनेक्टिसन भयो भने न्युजर्सलाई रिकमेन्ड गर्दैन ए ओके मेरो त कस्तो मेरो अहिले 4 चोटि कि 5 चोटि भइसक्यो यार यस्तो चाहिँ यो फेरि अनि यो मेरो प्रब्लम हो र हेर न मलाई 2 चोटि 90 कटेको थियो घटेर 60 50 मा पुग्दिरहेछ के कोइनमा एनिमे ब्ल्याक एनिमेसन पर्यो ओके सियर ओपन भयो न्यू डिएमए फेरि कस्तो कस्तो चाहिँ पर्यो यार ब्रदरलाई कार्लोस बर्क्याम्प र त्यो ओसिआर के सब नराम्रो नराम्रो मात्र दिएछ ओ भने बल्ल तल्ल भ्यू दाइरा हुन्छ यार
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Tries to pass it through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Right, Shevchenko. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp.
दाइ हिजोको अनगर्सेको पवन कस्तो लाग्यो अरे मडिड 3 तिमी कहाँ छौ ब्रदर घर कहाँ हो अरे ब्रदर मेरो घर झापा हो तर म बस्न चाहिँ काठमाडौँ बस्छु है अहिले चाहिँ
And it's Del Piero. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Rui Costa. He's shifting through the gears here. Now this decent chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Lampard.
ए हिजो गलेको आजसम्म त्यो रेस्टै नपुगे जस्तो भइरहेछ के
Shevchenko. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with...
And Shevchenko!
लेट्स गो
It's there!
काठमाडौँमा पेक्सी तिम्रो त छ नि भ्युअर्स हाम्रो 5 जनाले धेरै अरे होइन यार मेरो पनि हैन कम हो नि यार 50 भन्ने त
As one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different...
यो हो नि त गोल फेरि इब्राको पनि हेडिङ त
They are cruising.
गर्दै के
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
Bellingham! Smashing
Lion
save,
the
really
Martin
good
Lion,
save
yeah.
that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted. And
पेप्सी
we've
कोला
half-time.
ब्रदर पेप्सी कोला
Well, the mood in the
काठमाडौँको
two
है
camps couldn't be more
केटा हो
different
लाइक
as
हानु
they go
शेयर
into
हानु
half-time.
सब्स्क्राइब हानु है
Elation on one
च्यानल
side,
चाहिँ
misery on the other.
Fellow attendees, this
Nepal
is a
3-0 रे यार,
absolutely
3-0,
dominated
3-0.
that half
Wow.
major, and now it's all
Madridले
about game
गरेछ.
management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just
Madridले
stay
गरेछ.
calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
केटा मेम्बरशिप ल्याऊ है. मेम्बरशिप पनि लिनु पर्यो है गाइजहरुले. ममा आखे दुख्यो यार. यो लाइट दाइले मलाई भुल्नु भो. भुल्या छैन ब्रदर, खल्सर ब्रदर भुल्या छैन. मेरो इन्डिभिजुअल इन्स्ट्रक्सन्स भनेको सीबी डिस्ट्रोयरलाई मैले के रे डिफेन्सिभ दिदिन्छु केटा हो.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ferdinand. Nesta. Ferdinand. Nesta. Ferdinand. And it's Ferdinand. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forward tracking back like that, always
Wait.
appreciated.
Wait,
Shapes the
के हो यो?
shot.
कसरी पास छिर्यो?
He's kept it out just.
केटा
That was a
मेरो
really
एज
good
भनिदेऊ न.
break. No shortage of pace nor
I'm just
intensity.
16
Exactly
brother.
what's required when on the counter
दाजु म 16 मात्र हो
And we
है.
have our very first corner.
गिफर दाजुले भन्नुभएको ठिकै हो.
That has been knocked clear. Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence.
कस्तो अड्केको यार.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yaya Toure. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Adams. He's played it back. It's Rui Costa. Yaya Toure!
कस्तो बचाको. दाइमा टुबेल यार. होइन हो त्यस्तो त
Well,
हो.
it's going to take something a bit
दाइमा
special
नै
from
खेलिरहेको छु
there, that
तपाईसँग.
wasn't it?
साथीलाई मेसेज हान्न लगाएको छु रे. तिमी हो यो अपोनेन्ट जोर्डर वार्ड भन्ने. हेलो कुकना नम्रे. Is that you? Bro, okay brother, I'll show you my individual instructions. I think I don't. Brother, this is my actual individual instructions, hey. This is the actual उयो चाहिँ. Let's play Falan. Let's play Hazu. प्ले सेटिङ देखाउनु त रे किन ए ओके वेल प्लेड ब्रदर यार अब केही छैन डिप्लाइनको मिनिङ भन्नु न डिप्लाइनको मिनिङ भनेको त्यो प्लेयर पछाडि डिप झर्दिन्छ क्या आफूभन्दा एक पोजिसन मुनि झरेर खेलिदिन्छ क्या
And it's been taken short. He slings it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's having a shot.
ओए मिटोमा वाइ
Keeper's not concerned
दाइ
by
जित्न
that.
दिनु न
There's always
हजुरको
that risk
सब्सक्राइबर
feature
हो
when a
रे
team commits too many numbers
कहाँ
forward.
जित्न दिनु
You can't
ब्रदर
help
मै
but leave
र्याङ्कको
some gaps
छानिरहेको
at
छु
the back.
डिभिजन 1 बल्ल तल्ल पुग्न आँटे ए ओके किलर एमटिपीले देखेन भने तिम्रो त के हो बिजोक छ त नेट अनि
Mitoma. Owen does really well to win the ball there. This looks promising. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Drive, it's Asa!
Nice save.
Oh, brilliant save. Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
ल पछि भाइ यो छ हौ सेटिङ्स
It's their second corner of the game.
पछि भाइ त्यो 2000 पुरा हो आज अब 3 दिन 4 दिन मात्र बाँकी छ
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Maybe 3 minutes added time.
Azar. Looking for options for movement. He came in hard, very hard. Added time
म
is
चाहिँ
up,
अपोनेन्ट
and
पर्यो भने
there
मलाई
goes the
जित्न
whistle.
दिनु ल दाजु
Well, that was a tale of two very different
भइहाल्छ
teams.
नि
Well
भइहाल्छ नि
driven.
ब्रदर वाइ नट बेटिसले एक हान्यो फाइनल डिभिजन 1 केटिया हो डिभिजन 1 पुगेको छौँ दाइ खेल्न पाए मजा आयो रे रमाइलो भयो असिस्टेड छ नि मेरो मैले खेल्न छोडिदिएँ बेटिसले कसले हानेछ क्रिस्टल प्यालेसले त गोलै हान्दैन त यार के खेलिरहेछ क्रिस्टल प्यालेसले को पर्यो केटा अपोनेन्ट म चाहिँ अपोनेन्ट पर्यो भने हुन्छ त के छैन ब्रदर म नि अस्ति चाहन्छु मेनोला उडा गोल खाइन्छ अरे यो अब वान अफ आवर सब्सक्राइबर हाम्रै सब्सक्राइबरको एकाउन्ट हो पेड ऱ्याङ्क पुस गरिरहेको है मैले
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium. And the
स्टोरी
players on
हालेर
the pitch are
हल्का
raring to
फ्लेक्स हानिदिनु
go
पर्यो
any
भनेर
minute now.
केही छैन ब्रदर केही छैन राम्रो गुड गेम ब्रदर केही छैन यार
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I still feel that this
Big chance!
मारेछ है मारेछ त्यो कोटिएस खोलिदिउँ एन्ड्रोइडमा
it's him.
नि
And we
देखेको
can't
छु
be
iOS
surprised because
भएपछि
his
एन्ड्रोइडको
instinct for
देखाउन
doing
नपाइने
this is incredible.
हुन्छ खोलिदेऊ न 300 को
His position was perfect. The invitation was there
त्यहाँ
for
मेसी
him.
खोल्या हो कि होइन भन
And his
त
response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfect.
मेसी खोल्या छैन भन त्यसमा
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he fit.
ओए डिपिङ ए अनि 300 कोइन मात्र छ आइएसमा कोटवा खोल्यो न कोटवा खोलिदेऊ ओए अपोनेन्ट नेपाल लेखेछ त
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that has left him in a heap. Forlan. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
एन्ड्रोइडमा चाहिँ म्याच छ यसमा उसको अब छुट्टै होला अरे ए ओके हान्देऊ हान्देऊ
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. And Batistuta!
मार्न खोजेछ यार अहिले मिल्दैन नि ब्रदर यार रिभ्यूको लागि अहिले म फ्री छुइनँ ल
So slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
त्यो ब्रदर झन् कोटवा खोल्नु भन्या कोटवा चाहिँ नखोल्दिर
And it's Batistuta. And he's picked out the run.
ओए ओए नेपाल भन्ने को यो कमब्याक हान्दिर फर्स्ट हाफमै
It was coming. They have their reward. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Veron demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top
कमब्याक
play.
हान्दिर भने
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Batistuta. Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ronaldinho. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
को यस्तो नेपाली प्लेयर कमब्याक हान्दियो यार मलाई फर्स्ट हाफमै
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Takes a shot! That's got him rattled. Vitinha. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the ball's run loose, and another try!
बचाए केटा
And
हो
he was there to get a
मिठो
vital
खेल्दै रहेछ
touch.
whoever this opponent is he plays
clearly
good
thought he had the beating of the keeper.
हामी नेपालमा यस्तै यस्तै प्लेयरहरु चाहियो के
Goes for the shot!
ओए के हो यो
Now,
फेरि
who's
लङ
gonna be
शट
first
हानेरै
to
मार्ने
this?
रहेछ
Oh,
यो
he's been
प्लेयरले
caught
त
napping. Leicester gets it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Back in once more. A header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Batistuta. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Great ball, and he's in here. They're on.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Fulham! And that would have won it.
Hello,
Fulham really should
hello.
have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Hallelujah, guys. Hallelujah. यो होल कुन वाला लाम्पार्ड हो यो फेनोमेनल पास वाला ओके फोरल्यान्ड रोयल यस्तो हानिरहेछ ए डबल एएमएफ हो ओके लेफ्ट साइड खाली रहेछ तर कस्तो दामी मिठो खेलिरहेछ यार मलाई चान्सै दिइरहेको छैन के अपोनेन्टले सिटीले इजी इजी सिटीले इजी हो
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for
Shevchenko.
changes
Number
on both
4,
sides, actually.
Ibrahimovic. Number 6. Gullit. Number 15.
Cantona
Ronaldinho.
might just make this.
Coming on the field. Number 18. Diego Forlan.
And it's
Number
Hazard.
11. Dembele. Number
This is
23,
Dembele.
Del Piero. Number 25.
Oh, he's been caught and he shoots! I've got to be quick to recover this. Drilled in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Shot could be on. Opts to... Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will
Into
be 1
stoppage
minute
time.
added time.
Very little left on it. Gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. And there goes the
Cha!
final whistle. Well, what
यस्तो
a
गेम
game.
हार्दिरा यार
Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting
लङ
this
सुटले
way and
सतायो
that.
यार यो ब्रोले जो हो लङ सुटले चाहिँ सतायो क्या अरू भन्दा पनि केही छैन केटा धेरै धेरै उयो हुँदैन क्या यतिखेर चाहिँ भर्खर डिभिजन उयो भएको हो नि त त्यही भएर एभर्टनले मलाई सब उयो डुबायो अरे हो र एभर्टनमा के भयो र यार जित यार जो थियो खडा भयो यार एभर्टनमा के भयो र गेम केटा हो ओके माली ट्युनिसिया लस केटा हो ट्युनिसियाले हार्या वाट द हेल एफकनमा के भइरहेछ ट्युनिसियाले हार्यो अरे मोरोक्को र जाम्बियाको ओके एभर्टन 4-2 ओके थियागो मेरोमा छ अहिले ह्याट्रिक हान्दैछ त यार टोट्याम यो भइगयो क्रिस्टल वेल्स न्युक्यासल 2-0 नाइस न्युक्यासल और रियल बेटिस र रियल मैड्रिड 3-1 गार्सिया 2 एसेन्सियल 1 उता हर्नान्डेज है दाइ देखाउनु न रे ओके छ त यस्तो छ ल इन्डिभिजुअल ब्रदर यतापट्टि यो नान्तेस मार्सेलले हारेछ ब्रेस्ट 1-0 अनि मेस 1-0 ला हार्वे 1-0 ओके लिभरपुलले यता झाटे यिनीहरू त के हो यार वर्ड्सले बल्ल गोल हान्न थालेछ यार 1-2 गोल आउँदैछ है वर्ड्सबाट नि केटा हो ब्राडली बस अलिबा निकाल्न वर्थ इट छ केटा हो कति छ 1+ आउँथ्यो नि दादा यार दुबई एभर्टनले गाह्रो छ केटा गाह्रो छ यस 1 लाख
Well, what
भने
a
हो
scene we have here.
हल्यान्ड र
There's a
अम्बाप्पे
real
बेलेन्डर रेस
expectant buzz in
भइरहेछ
the
अनि लास्टमा
stadium,
डेक्लन
and
राइस
players on the
बिचमा
pitch are
एट्याक हान्छ
raring to
होला
go any minute
डेक्लन
now.
राइस जित्न गाह्रै छ केटा हो यार युसिएल हो क्या युसिएल जसले
Colours
जित्छ
vivid
त्यसले हो
and
क्या
vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game
लास्ट टाइम
is
आएर
well
कुरो
and
युसिएल तिरै
truly
टुङ्गिन्छ
set.
क्या
There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs.
And a chance!
थुक्क
Denied by an
गाह्रो छ बदल गाह्रो
instinctive
छ
Yeah, he was
त्यस्तो
well placed to deal with
कुलतमा
that.
कहिले फस्नु हुँदैन क्या त्यही भएर
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Turns and goes back. Has crossed it. Climbs up.
यो हो नि त फेरि हेडिङ त
All right.
इजी
Well,
हेडर
talk about a real
केटा
rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing
को
coming.
यो
They just
गुडुनी
didn't anticipate. On
गुड्नु
heels
गयो
rather than toes.
गुडुनी रे
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found a way through. Showing great feet there. No way through, so back it comes. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. All right, Shevchenko. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Shevchenko stood his ground strong. Big chance! That is a crunching tackle. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. And there's the shot! And that's off target.
Well, at least
Keटा
that
यस्तो
improved
कुरा
their
त
tally
नगर
when
न
it comes to
हो
shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Nesta. Great vision.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chance for a shot! They've
छ्या
scored! They
442
are
राम्रो छ
right
गाइस
back in
QC को लागि
business.
तर
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
मैले के खेले जस्तो
2 added minutes
That
has
has
been
certainly
indicated.
made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That is a brilliant interception.
एभर्टन विन एन्ड ब्रेन्टफोर्ड
And
ओभर
it's
1
half-time here.
दिएको
Well, the glass is
ठ्याक्क
either
उल्टो
half
भयो
full or half empty. Neither
के
side
गर्ने
yet
गाह्रो छ
truly to
ब्रदर
impose
गाह्रो छ
themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's
हाम्रो
been
भ्युवर
intriguing
अलिकति
stuff
छ
so
केटा हो
far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Nepal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now who's going to be first to this? Caresses it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played right into his path. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a check. Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again.
ओए कमब्याक हान्दिरे यार
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Nicely weighted ball. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, what a ball! It's Ibrahimovic!
इब्राहिमोभिच
Oh, taken with
भयो हुन्थ्यो पिकमा अरे राइट भोलि सो टाइम प्लेयर आउने हो कि भोलि के अरे सो टाइम ब्रदर है
Well,
भोलि
if
सो
ever
टाइम
you
आउँछ
want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their
भोलि सो
heads
टाइम
didn't
आउने हो
drop,
केटा
and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
लिभरपुलले
classy finish.
नजित्ने हो नि त केटा हो
Nepal are such an adept
लिभरपुल
counter-attacking
फेरि
team.
फाँको नि हो
They produced something out of nothing
Number
there. A few
21,
seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive
Number 6,
situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Coming on the field, number 11.
So all square,
Dembele.
and not for the
Number
first time.
23,
You've
Del
got to
Piero.
commend that, Peter. It's the
Substitution
perfect
taking
response
place.
to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Can he finish?
झन्डै
Now he wants
ऊ
to get
के
in on
अरे
the act here.
कुकुरेलाहरू कुन छ हौ
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them
कुकुरेला
count.
सेमेन्युहरू हो
He gets big. Good try. The outcome.
सिटी इजी सिटीले इजी
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's an imaginative pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's on it. Can he get away? Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ibrahimovic!
कोही पेनाल्टी दिएन
And that's a real chance missed.
Ibrahimovic has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Dembele. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot!
Bang, 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 bang.
What about that? And that may just
You
do
won the
it.
goal, guys.
Oh, one moment you're in
There will be
possession,
5
the
minutes
next you're
added
picking the
time.
ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Having to... And the shot! And he hits the net.
Magic.
Tying minutes, and we're
यस्तो
all
त हुन्छ
square
गोल
again.
कसरी छिरो यार यो
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So all square with almost no touch. Terrific header!
यो हो नि त
Oh, that's
गोल
incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was wonderfully
गर्दै है
efficient.
फेरि केटा हो यो हो नि त
And that will
हार
be the
मानिँदैन
final
क्या
act.
हार मानिँदैन क्या
What
हामी
a terrific response it was to adversity. What
यो हो
a
नि त तरिका
fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so
गर्छ नि
very, very good.
है फेरि
Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades,
मारिदिने
having
ओइ
been named
लिभरपुलले
man of
जित्यो
the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting,
यो हो नि
perhaps
त
frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
बुम
Well,
बुम
I just
बुम
think
बुम
that
बुम
determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness
है
to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many
यतिको
thanks
त
to Ken
मार्नै पर्यो
Begin.
नि
That's
केटा
all we
हो
have time for. Good evening to you.
चिसो भएको छैन यहाँ थर्मोकोट छ थर्मोकोटको माथि यो छ यस्तै हो नि जिन्दगानी भनेको है होइन र कस्तो गोल खाएको यार मलाई यो त मिठो गोल हानेको थिएँ मैले त्यही त गेकपोले हानेको छ यार एकछिन खुसी हुन दिएन हेर नि यहाँ कस्तो खुसी भएको यार यो गोल हानेर फर्काइदिएर भने ए हेर नि केटा हो फर्काइदिएर भने यो गोल कसरी छिर्यो यार हेर न हेर न गोल खाएको अरे के जी 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 यार यो चाहिँ मिठो छिर्दिएर क्या डेम्बेले उतापट्टि ओइ हेडिङ हेर न यार डेल पिएरोले हेडिङ हान्थ्यो क्या सबसे पुड्के पर्सन इन द टिम 90+8 रे क्या है त्यही भनेको म हान्छु त हान्छु पालै बिला हानौ जसले लास्टमा हान्छ त्यसले जित्छ भने जस्तै क्या है मजा आयो केटा हो कति भयो हाम्रो ओइ 2-2 ओइ फुलह्यामले गोल हाल्थ्यो गाइस 2-2 गाइस इट्स 2-2 फुलह्याम स्कोर्ड गाइस व्हाट अ गेम गाइस कसले गोल हान्यो रिड स्कोर्स कसरी व्हाट इज दिस ओइ ह्यारिसन रिड स्कोर्स इट्स 2-2 फुलह्याम भर्सेस लिभरपुल व्हाट द हेल यो हो नि त नि यस्तो हो नि त गेम भनेको यार मड्रिड 5 हो र कसले हान्यो यस्तो ओइ होइन होला हौ ओइ गार्सिया ह्याट्रिक ओके गोन्जालो गार्सिया ह्याट्रिक फ्रान गार्सिया 1 I think we got our striker guys Gonzalo Garcia should be our starting striker Mbappe should play at left wing यस्तो मलाई चाहिँ के लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि गोन्जालो गार्सिया अम्बाप्पे अगाडि अम्बाप्पे यो साइडमा यो साइडमा मास्टर टुवानो र उयो लेफ्ट विङ होइन लेफ्ट मिडफिल्डर राइट मिडफिल्डर के अनि बिचमा चाहिँ टोचमेनी र भलभार्दे त्यो भने चाहिँ गुलर यतापट्टि मास्टर मोहनु त्यो भने चाहिँ बेस्ट हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मड्रिडको लागि राइट हो कि क्या यार मड्रिड फर्ममा आयो कि क्या हो केटा हो उता लिभान्तेले हान्दैछ फेरि धोबी यता मोरोकोले के गर्छ थाहा छैन पेलान त पेलान नि गोल क्यान्सल रे सही भयो रे कसम यो गेम हारो भने त ब्राहिम डियाजले यस्तो धोबी दान गोली गाली के अरे गाली खान्छ होइन यार भिनीले अलिकति आफ्नो उयो चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ है केटा हो आफूलाई चाहिँ कन्ट्रोल गर्न सिक्नुपर्छ क्या त्यसले ल केटा आजको लागि यति नै गरौँ होला म नि लास्ट कल यार म नि अब भोलि हान्छु यो है म नि लास्ट गरेको छु केटा हो सो गुड नाइट ल आजको लागि चाहिँ कति घन्टा भयो हामीले स्ट्रिम गरे कति भयो 2 घन्टा कटेछ त आज लास्ट गरिरहेको छु यार केटा हो म है भोलि हेरौँ भोलि भेटौँला है त केटा हो गुड नाइट गाइज हिजोको त थकानै मिटेको छैन है केटा हो आज त लास्ट कम भ्युज आयो यार सबसे कमै भ्युज आज आयो क्या यो कसम यो 4 चोटि 5 चोटि कनेक्ट डिस्कनेक्ट भएर पनि होला कस्तो गोल हानेछ त हेरिसन उयो त पुड्के छ त यो हेरिसन के गोल हान्नु त्यसले ओइ के गोल हान्यो यो ओइ यो के गोल हानेको यसले ओइ यो त गोल त के त पुस्कास पुस्कास नोमिनेसन हो यार केटा हो यो हेरिसनले गोल हानेको त पुस्कास नोमिनेसन हो यार केटा हो हेर न गोल हेर है कहाँ गयो कस्तो लङ सर्ट हानेको यार केटा हो राम 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 हट राख्दा ठिक होला आर्मी राख्दा ठिक हुन्छ केटा हो ल बाई बाई गाइस गुड नाइट है त गुड नाइट गुड नाइट गुड नाइट